Hey, welcome back. I'm John. Today we're deciding to check out an NVIDIA Quadro P620. It's a low profile workstation GPU that originally launched in 2018. It is about 8 years old now, and the GPU has 512 CUDA cores, 2 gigabytes of VRAM, GDR5 VRAM, and about a 40-watt power draw for this card. I did pick it up for about $30 off of eBay, and I thought it'd be a fun experiment to test out, see what games we could test in 2026. And that includes Age of Empires 4, Arc Raiders, Humanica, and Foundation, one AAA title, 3 just indie games that we could check out. We'll see what kind of FPS draw we get from this and how playable they really are. And let's get right into it. Age of Empires 4. All right, we are in Age of Empires 4, 1080p low settings, and we're going to show you that real quick just so you can see that. 1080p full screen, 100% resolution scale. It is on low everything or turned off for the best performance we could possibly get. And if you see this, we are currently getting right at 60 frames per second. Actually very surprising that this got what it did, like fully surprised. And our frame time is super low, 15 milliseconds. You could 100% play this game on here. Yeah, awesome, great card for this game. Super surprising that it actually worked. So we'll continue to play a little bit more, see if we could do anything else, and then we'll go to medium settings, but I have to restart the game to reset those again. So we'll continue to build for just a second. Everything looks good. Let's see if we zoom in here. Nothing really tanks. We're getting 55 to 60 FPS. Pretty awesome. So I will restart it and show you medium settings. All right, we're back at medium settings on Age of Empires 4. Let's go ahead and show you the settings real quick. Go to graphics, 1080p, medium settings. There you go. We'll turn that off real quick. Save. Boom. And reset those 1% lows. And it took a turn for the worse. We went from 60 all the way down to 15 FPS, and that's probably because we've maxed out the VRAM. We do not have any more, and it needs more. But is it playable? No, absolutely not. This is really likely. I push the button and it takes a good second and a half to move the camera. So you can absolutely play on low, but any higher than that, you will not be able to play this game, at least not well. You know, we're getting right at 17 frames per second here. So on to Arc Raiders next. All right, we're in Arc Raiders now, and we're gonna show you these settings. We are on 1080p, NVIDIA Reflex on, VSync off, AMD frame generation off. We do have resolution scaling method, AMD FSR. It's on balance, which brings us to 1132 by 636. Field of view all the way up and low everything else. And we are getting 27 frames per second, which honestly shows how well this game is optimized, because this card has 2 gigs of VRAM from 2018. This is nuts. It looks good. It looks like the game from GoldenEye. Do you remember like walking down the hallways? This is what it looks like right now. But it is playable. Not that well, but it is playable. And we'll play around with the settings. Let's see if we can increase this just a little bit. Maybe performance will help us. It did bring that frame time down just a little bit. Not really doing that well. But again, honest 25, 26 FPS is way better than it's ever had. This is crazy. Hey, and a special shout out to the guys I played with on here. They were great to me. They're on the thumbnail. Check that out. Oh, so sorry, buddy. Nighty night.
Yo, you guys alright over here?
I can't see this guy. There you go, bud. There you go. There you go. That was crazy. All right, 26 frames per second. It was very hard to shoot people. Thanks, bud. Thanks, bud. Don't kill me. GG, bud. GG. Anyways, let's see if we can change it up just a little bit and try TAAU manual and see if that helps us at all. It seems to be helping just a little bit, honestly. Not bad, 36, 37 frames per second. And our response time is down, so that's great. This is probably better than anything you're gonna get from here on out. Let's see if we can kill this guy just to mess with him. But hey, we're over 30 FPS. Response time is okay. It is what it is. I don't know where he went. We're gonna go check down here. See, just get into a fight. Yeah, I don't know where he went. Let's see. Ultimate test right here. See if we can get anybody. All right, all right, all right. Let's go. Let's see if we can get out. All right, well, we made it out. 30 to 35 FPS. That's about all we can ask for in this game. Now we're gonna move on to Humanica. All right, we're in Humanica. I chose this game because it's a real indie game. It's one I've been wanting to play since Dawn of Man is no longer being updated or anything, and I'd love to get that game. So we're gonna check this out. We're getting some pretty okay-ish frame rate, 55 to 45. Let's check those settings out real quick. Quality of texture, shadows, everything's on high. We could probably put this to medium to get a little bit better FPS, but getting 50 to 45, not bad. So we'll build a bit real quick. Housing. Okay. Cutting down some trees. Requires tools, okay. Let's look for some animals. I don't see anything, but we'll do that. And a fire. Cutting down some trees. Let's do that. Maybe not. Sticks and stone gathering. There we go. So right now we're at 45 FPS. Using 1.3 gigabytes of VRAM or 1.4 gigabytes of VRAM. Everything seems to be pretty okay. Not bad. You can play this game all day. You could probably play this game on a potato, but we are able to play it with this. Our CPU is doing literally nothing. So it's all on the GPU, and we're not even using all of the, all of it is sitting at like 88% utilization. So Let's turn it down, see if we can get any additional benefits by turning everything low and see what happens. There we go. And we're sitting at 60 FPS. Doesn't look the best, but 60 FPS, not bad. Do we have a frame rate on it? All right. All right, so now I changed it. Sorry about that. Getting about 92 frame times, fine. Everything looks good here. So we're gonna move on to the last game here, and I'm gonna load in. All right, so we're on to Foundation, our last game. So I have it booted in, not looking too good right now. We are at 1080p, full screen, VSync disabled. We did cap it at 120 FPS. I didn't think we were gonna get that high, but I just put a good number in there. Environmental movement, I turned it off. Everything else is very low. Anti-aliasing FXFF, we'll try hitting disabled, see what happens. All right, we're getting 20 FPS, 21. Not that great. This game is not well optimized compared to the other games we played, like Age of Empires, Arc Raiders, which was very surprising, and Humanica. We're getting 21 right now. Reset those 1% lows. That's all we got. Not much to it. This game came out in pre-beta or in beta about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and the full game just released in 2026. And I wish they would have spent some time to optimize it because this is pretty bad. It is playable, so if you had something like a Intel Optiplex Micro that had one of these cards in it from 2018, you could play it. It takes some patience. I don't recommend it at all, but if you absolutely had to, you know, you could. You can't change any settings lower than this other than the resolution. We're not going to try that on here. I cut it off at 1080p. That's where I'm at. That's it. So if you like these videos, consider subscribing, commenting why you like the videos or what GPU/game combo you would like to see, or just game, and I can run through all the GPUs that I have. I got 3 more on the way. It takes a little while to get it shipped here, but they are on the way. And then tell me what your favorite GPU is below. Mine is the 2080 Ti 11 gig card. That has been the best card that I've ever owned. It overclocks the most, in my opinion, just using MSI Afterburner. So until next time, I'm John. Peace.